Could you help this lady, please?
Can you help me take them out of the car, please?
Yes, of course. You know, there's a better wine than this that's on special offer.
Oh, those ones will be perfectly acceptable, thank you. I suppose, in a place like this, I'm expected to give you a tip.
Actually, no. We're not allowed to accept them.
Oh, shame. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure what I could have given you. I have these vouchers that my husband kindly cut out for me. Oh, look. 50 pence off a box of washing up powder. No?
I gave you £100 2 days ago.
I had to buy my vitamins. They're expensive.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Believe me, I'd rather not be. Have you transferred my money this month?
Not yet?
Well, I need it.
All right, I'll do it today.
Hope you've still got enough for your lunch.
I made some sandwiches.
Oh, good for you. Well, I'll see you at home then.
Yes, I see.
What is all this?
Yes! Running short of a few things at the campus.
Why is nicking stationery so satisfying?
I'm not nicking, I'm relocating resources.
What's she nicking?
Nothing.
Stationery.
I'm not.
These are the only appointments that I have available. And if it isn't convenient, it can't be that serious, can it?
There are plenty of...
Goodbye to you.
But I think some things we need...
Will you shut up? And you shouldn't be taking these things. You know that. It's just temporary.
Those blokes who broke into a place were either very brave or very stupid.
Well, maybe she's more of a shock than we realise.
She's tougher than old boots.
No, give her a couple of days. She'll be back to her old self again.
You only need to put 200 quid down, and they'll pay the rest.
Where are you going to get 200 quid?
This bloke I met, he does loans. Short-term, like.
Sounds dodgy to me.
My own bike.
How much do you save each week, Ting?
What?
Each week, how much do you spend and how much do you save?
Save a few quid.
And what rate are they charging you, the garage?
17%, they said. The best deal.
Yes, it's a great deal for them. Let's not even think about what the nice gentleman you mentioned is going to charge.
I'll find the money.
Think. Buy a second-hand bike, not a new one. Just as good, half the money.
Ah, this is a good deal. You should mind your own business, Grandad.
Just trying to help.
Yeah, and if you're such a financial wizard, what are you doing working here for $6.50 an hour, eh? Something odd about that one.
He's all right.
Sally, hello.
Hello, Julia.
You all right?
Yes, fine, thanks. Really. I'm so sorry we haven't had you back for dinner yet.
Oh, don't be dull, doesn't matter.
No, but it was so kind of you to have us round. We did have such a pleasant evening. I just don't know where the time's gone.
Oh, tell me about it. You know, new house, new area.
Perhaps I could buy you lunch.
That would be lovely, but today's not a good day.
No, of course. But another time.
Absolutely.
It's nice to see you.
You too. Sticky tape.
Sally French, to see Dr. Woodson.
Take a seat. She'll be with you in a few minutes.
So how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Dr. Clay. Ah, Dr. Granger.
Morning, morning. So what's happening about that driving test of yours?
Yes, I really must rearrange that today.
Why do you not think it's a bit too soon?
Oh, do stop fussing, Dr. Clay. I'm quite capable of taking a test. Thank you for reminding me, Dr. Granger. I'll do that as soon as I get a minute to myself.
So did you speak to George about doing the review for you?
Oh, no, I'm thinking it's not such a good idea.
Oh, come on.
Well, it's a big thing. George would hate it. Nick would hate it. It's caused a real fuss.
Yeah, this is your career we're talking about here.
I know. I know. You think I should ask her, don't you?
Yes, and if you can transfer the money as soon as possible. And can you tell me my balance, please? I see. Well, there should be some coming in this week. Thank you. Goodbye.
No, of course, during working hours.
Sorry.
I'm just teasing. Everybody does it. Just be a bit more discreet, all right?
All right.
So, I'm still okay for later?
Yes.
Oh, for goodness sake, this music.
Sally? I've just realised that I wasn't as busy as I thought I was going to be today, so if that lunch offer is still open...
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love it.
Great.
No, I cannot do this.
Please.
No, Nick is your trainer. You have to abide by his decision. I can't go stomping in there.
He hasn't been fair.
Look, for me to... Let's just say there would be a lot of bad feeling.
But if it wasn't important, I wouldn't ask you.
You really think he's been unfair?
I deserve a good report. I know I do.
Do you know, you shouldn't even be asking me. You should be asking someone like...
No. We want you. That's what we both thought.
You both thought?
Daniel. It was his idea.
Oh, well done, Daniel.
No, but he's right, George. You're a brilliant doctor and you've got loads of experience and you're a woman and we all know that women don't have agendas the same way that men do. And whatever you decide, I will accept. I promise, please.
So you think you can just walk in here, flatter me and look all doughy-eyed and I'm just going to say yes?
Aren't you?
Oh, all right, I'll talk to Nick.
Oh, thanks, George. You're a star.
Mug, that's what I am. Just half a glass for me, please. It's lovely, thank you very much.
I thought we were just going to go for a sandwich.
Oh, heavens, no. After that lovely dinner you gave us, this is the least I could do.
Well, it's very nice. You know, the last time I saw you, you were telling me about that tribunal that you were planning. You know, when Howard lost his job. So how did it go?
It didn't.
What, did they make an offer of compensation?
Not a penny. Howard, right at the last minute, decided he didn't want to do it. He just wanted to put it all behind him for the good of the department.
I see.
Do you? Oh, I confess it's a complete mystery to me. He gave his life to that place, worked every hour God sent, and for what? So that they could make him a scapegoat when some stupid secretary mixed up the filing. Oh, and I can't tell you what we spent on lawyers before he changed his mind.
So what's he doing now?
Oh, he's found a job. A couple of them, actually.
Oh, that's good.
I wish I could think so. I keep wanting him to go back, demand a tribunal or something, and kick up a fuss. At least try and get a decent pension out of them, but... Well, I don't want to hear about our problems. Let's just have a nice lunch, shall we?
It's just not good enough.
I'm sorry. It was just a mix-up with the paperwork.
I've been taking calls for your clinic all day. I'm not here to act as a switchboard for you.
We just put the wrong numbers on the posters. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't try that trick on me.
What trick?
Oh, the we, as if it wasn't entirely your fault. If you want to be in charge, you have to take responsibility.
I didn't mean anything by it.
And if you can't do the job properly, we'll get somebody who can.
I'm sorry.
Oh. That girl hasn't a clue.
She's young and she's new.
Oh, and that excuses her, does it?
No, but...
I wish people would just get on with their jobs and leave me to get on with mine. Oh, never mind.
Vivi. Being burgled, I know it's like. It is very upsetting. You were pretty tough on her. Very tough.
Dr. West, I think maybe you're right. I'm not quite myself. I'll go round this afternoon and apologize.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to care anymore. About me or anything.
Sure he does.
No. Take a man's job away from him, they don't have a clue. Oh, no.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'll take care of this.
No. No. Take this one. I just got it this week. That'll be fine. There we are. Okay. He promised me so much. When he retired, we were going to have our savings, a good pension, the house paid off.
Well, I know it's a bit of a cliche, but at least you still got each other.
Do we? I don't know. Well, there we are. I'm going to go home. I'd like to go shopping, but I'm not allowed.
You shouldn't be driving.
I'll walk. I'll go and see Howard. He can take me home.
It's all right. I'll drop you off.
No.
Yes, I insist.
But there's something I haven't told you about Howard. Where he's working now.
You're kidding.
No, she just wants a second opinion, that's all.
Not because I'm not up to it.
No.
Was it just another way of getting at me?
How do you mean?
Come on, don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
So, you think I'm not professional enough to do her assessment?
No, that is not the point.
Well, from where I'm sitting, it seems exactly the point.
Oh, Nick, don't make this any harder than it already is.
I'm sorry. Are you finding this awkward? You know, I'm not finding it a barrel of laughs either. You know, at the very least, you used to think I was a good doctor.
I still do. I think you're making too much of this.
Emma. Fine. You do what you want to do.
Tink says he's figured out your secret.
My secret?
He thinks you're a management spy.
Oh. I wish.
Come on, I want to talk to you.
So this is where Howard's working. It's good. I'm glad you think so.
Yeah. Good on him.
Oh, yes. Good old Howard. Well, now you see why we haven't invited you back for dinner yet. We haven't invited anybody. I couldn't stand the embarrassment when people asked me what he was doing now.
Oh, it's not that bad. If they're your friends, why would they care?
Well, I care.
Oh, come on. Let's go and find him. I want to say hello.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Absolutely.
You're the best. Now back to work.
Howard!
It's my wife.
Oops. I better leave you to it.
Hello, dear. Julia.
Could you? Oh, could you on top of everything else? How could you?
Oh, Sally, stop it. You can hurt him.
I don't care.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just need to catch my breath. Has she been drinking?
Yeah, a bit.
Make sure she's all right, please.
Yeah, okay.
Well, this diagnosis seems perfectly fine.
Which is what I said.
Yes, okay, so you did. What about her consultations, dealing with patients?
There are video clips. I emailed them to you.
It's very high tech. Okay, so this is Mrs. Swanson on the 10th. Now, you think her diagnosis was a bit quick and she didn't give the patient enough time to explain her symptoms properly. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, could he? Oh, could Goody!
Don't you think you should talk to him first before you jump to conclusions?
I mean, it's bad enough him working in a place like this without cavorting about with some common tarty dolly bird with her highlights and her... Oh, Goody!
I'm sorry,
Go away!
but we love each other.
Get away from me!
I've got to tell you something.
What?
I'm having his baby. I didn't mean for it to happen, but now that it has, I'm glad. And if it's a girl, we're going to call her Heather, after my mum. And if it's a boy, we're going to call him Jaffa.
Jaffa?
Yeah. It was where we first made love. On a stack of oranges.
She's joking, Sally.
Who are you to turn your nose up at people who work here? And your husband's lovely. I mean, he's never going to be the life and soul of a party, is he? But he'd never lay a finger on me.
The old bloke. Something's wrong with him.
Could you get an ambulance, please? Howard? Howard. All right, it's okay. All right. Pulse is a bit irregular. Could be minor heart attack. Could you take some deep breaths for me, please? That's good. And another one. That's good. Any pain?
I just felt a bit faint.
All right, all right, all right. Don't say any more. Just relax, all right?
I'll get the first aid kit.
Is it serious?
I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, that young man's gone to get an ambulance just to be on the safe side.
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Don't talk, please.
Why do you work here? Do you enjoy humiliating me? Do you?
Sometimes.
Howard, please, don't talk, all right? It would be a good idea if you didn't talk either, Sally.
It's on its way.
Great, thank you.
I hope it gets stuck in traffic.
It's okay. It's okay.
No. Can you cover for me for 10 minutes? Yeah, why? Vivian's coming.
Don't even think about it.
Please.
He'd stand up to her sometime.
Fine, I will, in about 20 years' time, but I just can't take any more today.
Ruth, Michelle, I wonder if I could have a word with you about our conversation today. If you'll excuse us. Yeah.
Listen, I'm really sorry about before.
Yes.
I really am.
So am I.
It was my mistake, and I know it caused problems for
We
you.
all make mistakes. And today, so did I. I should never have been so aggressive with you. And I came to say that I'm sorry. And to say that we're both on the same side. And if you need my help, just ask for it.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, there we are. Well, I'll let you get on. Unless, of course, you need my help in any way.
No, we're fine.
See you tomorrow, then.
Bye. I don't believe it.
I never would have believed it myself if I hadn't been eavesdropping.
She's learnt a lesson.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't get too carried away. It was nice of her to apologise, but you should keep on the right side of her.
As long as she treats me with respect, then I will.
Finished?
Nearly. Where's her audit?
She didn't complete it.
Oh. Right, I think that's everything. This is a bit awkward, really. I should have known
No more.
that you'd be completely fair.
So you agree with me? Huh?
Totally. Yeah. In some ways, you've been more accommodating than I'd have been. She's nowhere near ready for accreditation.
Well, this has all been a waste of time then, hasn't it?
Yeah. Sorry.
You wanted to believe the worst, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, come on. For the last 6 months, you've done nothing but make it hard for me.
Well, that's not true. Well, maybe it is a little bit true. But it's been really hard with everything that's happened, you know? Maybe I have taken it out on you a bit, sorry. You know, in a way, it's good this thing with Melody's happened.
What?
It's given me a chance to remember that you are a good doctor and that we used to be friends. What am I going to tell Melody?
In that, you're on your own.
Cheers.
They're going to keep you in here overnight just to keep an eye on you, but they should be able to go home tomorrow.
Thank you, Julia. I'm sure you must have had better things to do.
Oh, hey, I'm glad I could help. Sally's waiting outside, so I'll send her in to say hello and then I'll take her home.
Does she want to say hello?
I'm not sure.
She's a disappointed woman.
What do you mean?
I think she always wanted a bit more than I was able to give her. I always used to say that when we retired, it'd be different, and of course it is. But not in the way she hoped.
Well, maybe there's a bit more to her than that.
Perhaps.
Why the cash and carry, Howard?
I wanted something simple. In my last job, I was doing too much. There was so much pressure. That's why the mistakes happened. That's why they fired me.
Well, if they were giving you too much to do, the mistakes weren't your fault.
They were my fault, Julia. So yes, I wanted the simplest job I could find. But I also knew that Sally would hate it. And that was another reason to take it. Very petty and spiteful, I know. But we both seem to be awfully good at that kind of thing these days.
So, what about this girl, then?
She just wants some career guidance. I like her. She's very uncomplicated, easy to talk to. I want to help her.
Well, I think maybe Sally could do with a bit of help, too. You know, it's easy, isn't it, to be nice and helpful to strangers, especially when they're young and attractive. But being kind and considerate to someone you've been married to for 20 years...
We just don't have anything in common anymore.
Well, you're a smart man, Howard. You'll find something.
There's something I've been meaning to tell you. My dismissal... You shouldn't be angry with the department, you know. They didn't make me fall on my sword. I wasn't being noble. But they had the right man. It was my fault.
I often wondered. I didn't want to believe it. Easier not to.
I'm very sorry. Not for me, for you. I would have liked you to have had more than we do.
What about the girl?
I liked the fact that she needed my help. It made me feel useful again.
And that's all? You're wasted in that job, Howard. With your skills and experience, you should be doing so much more.
Perhaps. Just give me a bit more time, eh? The girl, Marie, she wants to be a store manager. I'm going to coach her for the interview. She'll need a suit of some kind. Not something I could help her with. She doesn't really have a good sense of what's appropriate. There's other things, too. Taking some of the rough edges off her might be easier coming from another woman.
So, you want us to do this together?
Hey, you. Oh, God, you look awful. Oh, hello. Bought you a paper. I know you like to keep up with the news.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll find some news in here somewhere.
Oh, and Tink's having second thoughts about his bike.
That is good news.
You've got a very good figure. What are you, an 8?
Me? I wish. 10 on a good day.
George!
Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush.
Have you had a chance to speak to Nick yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, great, and?
And he was very accommodating. He's got no problem with me reviewing your case.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a relief.
In fact, we did it this afternoon.
You've done it already?
Yeah, Nick had everything. He's very organised. So I've been through your notes and watched some videos of your consultations.
And?
And I think he made absolutely the right assessment.
What?
I'm sorry. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but you really mustn't blame Nick either, because I've been through the notes, and Joe had some concerns about you even before Nick took over your mentoring.
Great. Anyone else around here think I'm not cut out to be a GP?
Well, of course you're cut out for it. Just, sometimes it takes time, doesn't it? I mean, I know some people, some friends of mine, and they failed their MRCGP 3 times.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a real comfort. Thanks, George. Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry, Melody.
You saw him? You saw someone take him?
Wait until they hear that I can't even deal with simple laryngitis without almost inducing a heart attack.
Where are you, sweetheart?
Clearly he's not here.
I'm not going. Not till I'm sure.
Do you know what you've done? You've taken someone else's child.
How many women have you brought back here with the promise of plonk and homemade pasta? Come on, how many?
A bigamist is found dead and his 2 wives are prime suspects. It's Diagnosis Murder coming next on BBC1 Scotland. And later today, 9 contestants and £10,000 at stake on The Weakest Link at 5:15.